Good morning. Today is Tuesday, July 7th. Once again, the month is getting by. It's already a week into July. Jim got me this shirt when he was up north. This is his favorite bar, the Cove Bar up in the Upper Peninsula, the UP, the Uppers. We're the trolls because we live under the bridge. That's how they decide. If you live in the Upper Peninsula, you're a Yupper. If you live on the Lower Peninsula, you're a troll, because the Mackinac Bridge connects us. I don't know if you knew that, the Upper and Lower Peninsula. But anyway, we don't have any birthdays or anniversaries that anybody's made me aware of today, so no singing. I did get up in plenty of time to walk, but humidity, oh, it's so humid. Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, I don't know how all you places out there with all that humidity, North Carolina, South Carolina, I don't know how you can leave your house. This is quite warm. Right now it's a little after 11 and it's almost 90 degrees. And the humidity is like 96% or something like that. It's like really close. I do think I'm going to be going in the pool today. I won't go in till Jim gets home because I just feel safer if something happens, that, you know, if somebody's in the house, they can come get me. Denise only lives 3 doors down, but she's not always home, so. And it's not safe to swim alone. I don't swim, I float, but whatever. Anyway, today I'm going to continue on. I know that people tell me that I shouldn't take the whole week to talk about doubt and self-doubt. This is something I need this week. It's just to overcome my doubt, to overcome my feelings of inadequacy, because I think if I get it out there, I'm a firm believer of when you say something and you get it out there into the universe, it either comes back good or bad to you. So I'm hoping that if I get this out in the universe, it's going to come back good to me, to realize that, you know, I don't need to be doubting myself. I need to stop looking ahead. Although when you're driving, you're supposed to look ahead. But sometimes you like to look back just to see where you've been. And I need to look back and see, you know, it's taken me a while. It's going to come in on 4 years, but like I said, I can't put a time frame on it because it's the way I'm going to be the rest of my life. So I have to stop doubting that I can do it. And I think that this is when I was at the 93.2 was the closest I've ever been. Other than the one time I had lost 75 pounds and almost was to Wonderland. I was like 205, and then just gave up on myself and gained 100 pounds rather than losing 100 pounds. And so I know that I know that people say that you can't say that with 100% certainty, but I can tell you with like 99% certainty that I'm never going to get back up to 300 pounds. I know that. I know how I felt. I can look at pictures. I'm going to share pictures with you this week. There's a picture of me holding, I think the picture I used today was me holding Sophia when she was first born. So that was 10 years ago. I was a big girl then too. So what can I say that I've accomplished in 10 years? I've lost 90 pounds. I've lost 90 pounds. I'm close to the 100, and I know I'm going to get there. But the only thing that's keeping me there is doubting of myself. And I don't know why. I am so self-assured on so many things. If I know I'm right about something, I'll stand my ground. I've told this story before. I went and bought some shoes at Rockport shoes, and I paid quite a bit of money for these shoes. And I don't try shoes on because my one foot's bigger than my other foot anyhow. It's kind of weird. I think everybody's is, but mine is especially. So I always have to get like a size bigger. And I just don't like trying on such a big. I take a size 10.5 right now. I didn't, you know, I buy an 11. I don't know what difference it makes. A little bit of vainness in me, I guess. But anyway, I got home and there was a nail in the shoe, right where your foot, like at the ball of your foot. And so I brought it back just to exchange the shoes, the whole pair. I mean, and I had told them, you know, there's a nail in the shoe. I've never worn them. You can see on the bottom that they've never been worn on cement or anything. They hadn't had any wear on them at all. I said, but there's a nail. And so she felt in the thing, and she says, yeah, I feel it. And I said, yeah, so I just want to exchange them. No, I'm sorry, we don't do exchanges. I said, well, then I'll take a refund. Well, we don't do refunds. And then she pointed to a sign, no exchanges, no refunds. And I said, well, I could see that if I change my mind on the style or something, I can understand that policy. I said, but this is a workmanship defect that I decide I just deserve to have an exchange. And she said no. I had no doubt, not a doubt in my mind, that I was not going to leave that store until I got another pair of shoes. I was quite insistent, and so was she. And they called security, and they escorted me out of the store. So I stood outside the store and not so much prevented people from coming in the store, but pointed out the workmanship of the shoes that they were selling in the store and that they wouldn't back their product. So quite a few people did change their minds. Maybe they just didn't want to confront me. I don't know. Maybe they just didn't want to be bothered, but they kept on walking. So they called mall security on me. So mall security escorted me out of the mall. So we walked out of the mall, walked around, came back in another door, came back right in front of the store. And the lady come out and she said, I thought we had you removed. And I said, you know what, I'm not leaving until I get another pair of shoes. I have no doubt in my mind that if I have to stay here till you close tonight and come back tomorrow morning, and I come here every day for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I'm going to get another pair of shoes. You're just going to get so tired of seeing me. You're going to lose so many customers because I'm going to chase them away. She says, well, I'm going to call mall security again. So they called security, and he comes and he sees me and he goes, I thought we escorted you out. And I go, yeah, we did. So he says, well, here we go. So we went back out again. And he says, are you going to be coming back in again? And I go, do you want me to tell you that I am, or do you want me to just say I'm not? And he said, never mind. And so he just walked away. I went back in. So finally, they called security again, and he came and he said, right in front of the manager, he says, what seems to be the issue with why she keeps coming back? And I showed him the shoe and that, and he said, really? You're not going to give her another pair of shoes because of this, because of your policy? You'd rather lose all your customers? You'd rather waste my time? I'll come back as many times, but this is one determined lady. She's going to keep coming. You know that. I know that. We all know that. Just give her another pair of shoes. It's not like she wants a different kind of shoes. She wants the exact same pair of shoes, but without a nail in the middle of it. So the lady says, if I give you another pair of shoes, do you promise you'll leave? I says, I promise I'll never come back to this store ever again. You have my word. And so she said, well, that's good enough for me. So they exchanged my shoes. I never went back. And it was a good pair of shoes. Now, I've bought other Rockports, not from that store. I've gone to other stores to get them. But, so I had no doubt. So that's how I am with my weight loss journey. I have no doubt in my mind that I'm going to make it. I think that the next time I doubt myself, even for a second, just for a second, I'm going to say, you know what? Remember when you got those shoes? Remember how determined you were? Just be just as determined now to get the 100 pounds. I really do think that once I get past the psychological thing of getting to 199.9, as soon as I get to that number, I really, truly, and I don't have a doubt, that I'll be freestyling, going. I'll really be going at my best, because I'll have achieved the things that I want to have achieved. And and at that point, I think I'm going to make a decision on whether or not I'm going to continue on with Weight Watchers if I can't get my doctor to change my goal, because it's taken me 4 years of paying a lot of money. So you figure I pay almost $60 a month. So that's like $700 a year. So I've invested almost $3,000 in Weight Watchers. Once I get to the 199.9, I am going to reassess myself. And I know you're all telling me, oh, don't do that, Sandy, don't do that. I didn't say I'm quitting. I just said I'm reassessing. So money works for me every time. So if I get to the 100 pounds, I'll have money from my brother. If I get to under 200 pounds, then I'll be saving almost $60 a month. And I'll still continue on with my journey, because I am determined. I am so determined to get to my weight, and nothing's going to stop me. And if any time I have the least little bit of doubt in my mind, just the least little tiny little bit of doubt in my mind, I'm going to look back, I'm going to look at my tracker, I'm going to see that I've lost over 90 pounds. I'm going to see that I've come a long way. And even though I have a little ways to go, because I have more than a little ways to go, because I think that's another thing when I was looking at the number, to get to the ideal weight that they want me to do, I have to lose another 50 pounds. Not that I can't do it, I know I can, but it just seems so daunting. To think 50 pounds would probably take me another $1,500. I don't know. I don't know. When you think of money, at my age, I think of money all the time. But I'm very determined. I'm very sure of myself. And even though I'm going to talk about doubt this week, it's just to put my mind in the right perspective. I did weigh myself this morning. I did like the number I saw a little bit better than the number yesterday. It's not where I'd like it to be. It still have a ways to go. But at least I know I'm going in the right direction. I have no doubt that I'm going to make it. I thank you completely, 100% for your support. I know for 100% certainty that if I didn't have this channel and I didn't have the support of all you guys, that I wouldn't be as successful as I have been, and as successful as, that's a mouthful. That's like a Peter Piper picked a peck of peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of peppers. How many peppers did Peter Piper pick? She sells seashells by the seashore. See, I can say it, but I wouldn't be as successful without the support of all you guys. I know that. I know that with 100% certainty. I know that Weight Watchers plays a part in it. I'm not doubting that. But if I was going to be perfectly honest, I don't have a doubt. I don't have a doubt that really only 25% of it is Weight Watchers. In my mind, 25% of it is Weight Watchers. The other 75% is the success that I feel and the support and the encouragement that I get from all of you guys. Because every time I need a good, swift kick in the ass, you don't let me down. And I thank you for that. I thank you for that every single day. And I include all of you in my prayers. And I know that we're all struggling. Not all of us, but a good portion of us are struggling, and especially with everything that's going on in the world. But you know, we can overcome this. I don't have a doubt. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit that like button, and share it if you think somebody might like to see it. And as always, stay safe.